Somebody was asking about the like 2016 era. I can't remember who it was, but like I just think the difference is that everybody be biting now, like each other, and like the music just isn't as, the difference between this generation and 2016 is the music isn't as unique. Like it had mumble rap, that was the label, right? Whereas before, also the internet was so different. Like the usage of SoundCloud and just flooding the market with new music and organically, as opposed to the label being the gatekeeper or the barrier of entry for artists to actually break into the industry. Like mumble rap was, or the 2016 like SoundCloud era, that's the reason that so many artists from the underground blew up and then signed, because before that, all the artists we listened to were people who were basically already signed. I mean, I listened to like Uno and Lucky and Warhol. They were on SoundCloud, but like they were never that big as Uzi. Like they didn't get as big of a cult like fan base. So now I feel like there's not that many people who are doing, they're definitely unique. Like there are some who are different and I don't know how to shine a little bit more, like Sofago, Yeet, SSG Kobe, like some of those. But I just don't even know like if Yeet really is like, this is no, hey, y'all know how much I like Yeet, but y'all don't know how, we don't know how much different Yeet is than Uzi. Like I feel like Uzi in 2016 was more different than anything that was dropping before that than Yeet is to Uzi. You know what I mean? Like he's not doing anything really new. He's fire. He is using like Bell, that the Bell shit is new, and the type beats, I guess, the Yeet type beats. But yeah, like nobody was doing what Cardi was doing before with the ooh yeah flows. Uzi was even on that shit. X with like the rager, not in the sense of rage beats, but like distorted. People were probably doing that, but not to like the same level of popularity. Who else? Yachty with the fucking jingles, with the heavy auto tune, even just the looks. Like now you got to do something. That's why Yeet blew up. He has the turban, but it's the scarf, but the turban, and like the I don't know, just the way he dresses, like the mask. I don't even know what that shit's called, the ski mask looking thing. I mean, that's the only really way you can differentiate yourself, because what else are you gonna do? Rappers for ages have already been getting hella tattoos. Lil Wayne was tatted up, Wiz Khalifa, Tyga, and Lil Skies. That's why like that wasn't that good of a brand in the beginning. But colored hair, like that's really, colored hair and tats is really all you can do, other than like what you're genetically given. Maybe if you have a big ass fucking nose, you can use that to your advantage. But pink hair, Uzi already did it. So now Sofago, yeah, he's known as like pink guy, but like what like Uzi already did that low key. Blue hair, anything, red hair, you know what I'm saying? So it's just harder for this generation to differentiate themselves. There almost needs to be like a new genre. Like SoundCloud rap, they're still in. That's why Plug and B is way different, because that's his own genre. But that's also why in the 2016 era, Uzi was already bigger than Yeet is currently. Like Money Longer was already going like hot 100 Billboard. I know Yeet's getting on there, so Fago's not necessarily there yet, but really the only person who's to the same level as the people in the 2016 XXL is Yeet. Everybody else is kind of like below that. So maybe next year we'll be able to compare the two generations, but it's not even comparable. Like I'm doing an aux battle of old generation and new generation SoundCloud, and I just want to watch the new generation get absolutely fucked by like Uzi, Cardi, X, Juice, like all of them, you know what I mean? And you're right, so Fago just started and already has clones. Like a lot of the underground rappers that like these kids listen to, like they have their own following low key, and they sound like Fago. Like just the vocals he uses, you can hear the direct inspiration. So I think that that's maybe a reason why he's waiting to drop Pink Hearts, because he's like, shit, like I can't, like people on SoundCloud, meanwhile, Sofago's signed, so he's like waiting to actually drop so he can monetize from his music. SoundCloud, you don't make that much money. It's just lower CPMs because there's worse data for advertisers. But maybe that's why he's waiting for Pink Hearts, so that he can, I don't know, do something way different. Kind of like how Cardi does with A Whole Lot of Red, where it's like, okay, we got to drop this after 2 years of creating it because it's going to be hard to bite, and people are going to be biting it for however long. I don't think he's at the same level as Cardi, but I think he might be trying to do that shit. So yeah, that's the reason why in general that I think that the generations just are not comparable. And also 2016 paved the way. This generation's kind of just walking along it. They're on the sidewalk, bro. They're just walking on the same path. None of them are even close to Uzi or Cardi. And I know it hasn't been enough time, but we'll see. I just don't see 2 to 3 years down the road. Okay, so Uzi and Cardi and them came out in 2016, right? So it's been 6 years. So if now Yeat and Sofago, amongst the rest, Summers, Autumn, etc., etc., if they're, but here's the thing, like, a lot of them have been here for a while. I just don't know if like they're good enough to get past it. Like, no offense, but Autumn and Summers have kind of been in this underground shit for a little bit, like since 2018, 2019. But yeah, so wait 6 years, not even 6 years. When did Love is Rage 2 come out? 2017? Dude, Love is Rage dropped in 2017. And Magnolia and Self-Titled dropped 2017. So that's only 1 year after they really blew up. So next year, Yeat, Sofago, and a lot of these other artists gotta like get a comparable album to whatever Kodak did, whatever X, whatever 21 Savage, whatever Juice WRLD did. Like, it's just not happening, bro. The talent is just not, it's not as great. I'm sorry.